Hello, my name is Talar.EDUC548, and this is my major applied research project on STEAM education. I am specifically focusing on the arts and the new technology aspects of the STEAM program for this presentation. Before I go into the new and emerging trends of arts in the STEAM program, I want to give some background on STEM education. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In 2011, President Barack Obama started a movement that encouraged the teaching of the 21st century skills in the fields of STEM during his State of the Union address. The reason for President Obama addressing this issue is due to the shortage of workers in these fields in the United States compared to other nations in the world like China and India. Putting emphasis on these four subjects will ultimately result in preparing students to pursue and enter the STEM fields in the American workforce. Recently, the arts have been a new and emerging trend that has been added to STEM programs, transforming these programs into STEAM education. Some of the arts that are being incorporated into STEAM include design, theater, music, humanities, ethics, and expression. There are many reasons why the arts have been a new and emerging trend in STEM. First, incorporating the arts attracts more students to the STEM fields, and it allows students to develop artistic and design skills to be better STEM professionals in the future. The arts also enhances creativity and innovation. It gives students opportunities to enhance their critical thinking skills. It gives opportunities for them to practice social skills through communication and collaboration, introduces them to the riches of other cultures, and ultimately, adding arts aids them into being more well-rounded students. One way teachers can integrate the arts with technology is through augmented reality. Augmented reality is an interactive experience that superimposes a computer-generated image on a user's view of the real world. With augmented reality, teachers can turn art into an interactive experience with apps on tablets and smartphones. AR content can be easily accessed by scanning a trigger image through the device. Students can also make their augmented reality by creating art and then attaching that image to more information that pops up when it is scanned by the trigger. For example, if students are learning about the artist Picasso, one augmented reality activity students can partake in is to create their own Picasso paintings. Once they've created that Picasso painting, they can use that painting as a trigger. So when their painting is scanned, more information about Picasso can pop up where students could do further reading and learning about Picasso the artist. Another way teachers can integrate the arts and technology is through virtual reality. Virtual reality is so much fun and interactive for students. For example, virtual reality allows students to go on a field trip without having to leave the classroom. Students can walk on the Great Wall of China, stand on the Golden Gate Bridge, or climb to the top of the Empire State Building. For them to be able to travel the world and stay in their classroom gets them more immersed in the culture of the arts. Virtual realities can also bring lessons to life. Students are able to explore beyond their textbook from any lesson they are learning, whether it is a music lesson, a drama lesson, an art lesson, or a humanities lesson. Students can also check out 3D art exhibits from the Metropolitan Museum of the Art in New York, or even go see the Mona Lisa in the Louvre in Paris, France. There are also apps that students can use to create their own virtual realities, which can also be great STEAM assignments for students. Another way to incorporate arts and technology in the classroom is through the use of green screens. Green screen technology integrates arts by using butcher paper and a green screen app, where you could choose a background, or students can even be more creative and create their own background. Green screens can be used for the background of a reader's theater, for a play that can be any classic like Romeo and Juliet, to modern plays, to even student created plays. They can also be used as backdrops for student presentations, newscasts, and students can also use the green screen to create movies. This is another way students can be creative. They could create movies about lessons that they are learning in class, which gets their art juices flowing. Integrating technology and arts through the STEAM program has so many benefits for students. It aids in their academic achievement, amongst many other things. Ultimately, students create a relationship between technology and art and are able to develop critical thinking and creativity skills by being encouraged to think outside the box. These skills create more confident students who will more likely fall in love with and want to pursue STEAM fields after graduation. This is just the beginning for most students. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation on STEAM and the arts and technology. Here are my references.